Hello, my dear students. Have a great day to all of you. Myself, Mrs. Kavita Kanade from LVH College, Panchwati, Nasik. Welcome to our online series of OCM subject. Today we start the new chapter, that is chapter number 6, Social Responsibilities of Business. The main responsibility of the business or the main aim of any business is to maximize the profit but this is not only the aim of any business. Along with this aim, any business have the social responsibilities also, because a business operates within the society. It uses resources of the society, just like land, water, other resources, that is the factors of production, are owned by the society. Along with that, the capital required is provided by investors who are the members of the society. A business cannot function without employees or customers who are the integral part of the society. That means a business comes into existence only with the support of the society, and therefore it is the responsibility of the business towards the society. In this lesson, we saw all the responsibilities of the business towards the society. First, we saw the introduction, then, we learn about the need for social responsibility. Then, the responsibility toward different interest groups such as owners, investors, employees, consumers, government, then the community, society, public in general. Social responsibility towards protection of environment. These all points we have to learn in this chapter. First, we start from the introduction. Social responsibility of business implies the obligation of the management of a business enterprise to protect the interests of the society. No business exists in isolation. Every organ of the society contributes towards the success of a business. Thus, it becomes important that business should do something for the society in return. This responsibility of business toward the society is called as social responsibility. Now, we will learn about some definitions. First definition is given by Howard Bowen. Social responsibility is to pursue those policies, to make those decisions, or to follow those lines of actions which are desirable in terms of the objectives and values of our society. Second definition is given by the Keith Davis. Social responsibility of business refers to the obligations of the businessman's decisions and actions beyond the firm's direct economic and technical interest. These two definitions are given by these two authors. The concept of social responsibility has been followed in India since ancient times. Philosophers like Chanakya from India and pre-Christians era philosophers in West promoted ethical principles while doing business. That means this is not a new concept. This is concept followed by our ancient people also. Now we will learn about the need for social responsibility. Why the social responsibility is required? What is the need of the social responsibility? Social responsibility was never a compulsion for business organizations. They are expected to do it as a social responsibility. That means that is not compulsion on the business services, on the business organization to give to perform the social responsibility, but it is expected to do it as a social responsibility. However, it has now been included in Companies Act 2013. As per this act, companies with higher turnover or profitability are required to spend 2% of their average profits on CSR activities. That means on the social responsibility activities. How much? 2% of their total profit, because companies earn lots of profit on the basis of this society. That's why they should give some profit to the society. This is their social responsibility. International Organization for Standardization, that is ISO, has developed standard guidelines for social responsibilities, which was published in 2010. These standards encourage voluntary complement for social responsibility and also methods to evaluate the same. That means these are the now we will learn about the need for social responsibility. First point is concept of trusteeship. Concept of trusteeship. This is the first point. Business organization operate within the society, and they are the part of the society. Trusteeship is a socio-economic philosophy that was propounded by Mahatma Gandhi. Business are considered to be trustees of society. That means businessmen are considered to be trustees of the society. This concept is that is a socio-economic philosophy and which is found by the Mahatma Gandhi. Business organizations operate within the society and they are a part of the society. It is now realized that an activity which is not good for public is also not good for a business. This is the theory of trusteeship. That means the activity which is not good for the public, it is not good for business also. This is known as theory of trusteeship. According to this principle, a business must be held in trust legally and morally for the benefit of the people. Thus, businessmen are considered to be trustee of the society, and business as such is considered to be a social venture. That means in every business, this concept is followed by every business. That is the concept of trustee. Trusteeship is a socio-economic philosophy, and it is propounded by Mahatma Gandhi. Remind it. It provides a means by which the wealthy people would be the trustee of trust that look after the welfare of the people in general. Businessmen are considered to be trustee of society. That means just like a trustee who are trustee, the people who are rich or who are wealthy, these people are known as the trustee, and they look after the welfare of the people. Just like that, businessmen also considered as a trustee, and they look after to as a they look after to the society, and this is the need of the social responsibility. Second is changing expectations of society. In the early days, business were viewed only as a provider of goods and services. But today, society expects business to be a responsible citizen and contribute towards social welfare. That means every businessman comes from the society. The awareness about the right and knowledge level of the people has increased. Their expectation from business also have changed. The business organization must operate as per the expectation of the society, and it should give the society what it wants. In addition, it should not do anything which is harmful to the society. Then, third is reputation. A society responsible company, a socially responsible company enjoys a good reputation in the society. Good reputation increases sales, profitability, attraction of talent, and sustained growth. That means business spends huge amount of resources in brand building and strengthening their image. A socially responsible company enjoy a good reputation in the society. It results in increase in sales, profitability. If they offers good, that means best product to the society, then in return all the people give the reputation, or automatically their goodwill or reputation increased. Automatically their goodwill increased. That means they make a favorable public image in the society. A business organization which considered and satisfy the needs of various stockholders creates strong reputation and goodwill. When the organization care for its employees, the owners, and the society at large, it automatically earns support and respect from the society. Then fourth, protection of environment. Business organization should make proper use of country's natural resources. They should avoid environmental degradation cont- such as contamination of water resources, depletion of the ozone layer, etc., which have been caused by business. They have resulted in poor health of the community and place a question mark on the survival of human species. That means proper use of material resources should be there. Avoid environment degradation. These 2 points are considered in protection of environment. Because of the business, there is lots of pollution made in the environment. That's why the business entities should take proper care to avoid such pollution, or to minimize. They should take some measures to minimize this pollution in the environment. Business organization use natural resources and human resources for their activities. The business organization should make proper use of such resources. They should avoid environmental pollution and ecological imbalance. The business practices must be eco-friendly. Then, fifth need is optimum utilization of resources. That means the modern business have huge amount of resources at their disposal. With such large resources, business are in a better position to protect society's interest. Wastage of resources should be avoided. That means there is a maximum utilization of resources, but there is also the optimum utilization of resources, and wastages of resources should be avoided. Generally, Generally, large business organizations have a huge surplus of resources in terms of finance, talent, and functional expertise. Such resources should be used for expansion and benefit of the various stockholders in the society. Business organizations should ensure optimum utilization of resources, and wastage has to be avoided. Then six is pressure of trade union. Trade union plays important role in business environment. To avoid conflicts, business should understand responsibility and act accordingly. That means there should be, nowadays workers have become more conscious of their rights. Trade unions are growing fast and play important role in business environment. Workers expect management to provide fair wages, bonus, to avoid conflicts between the trade unions and management. To avoid conflicts, business should understand responsibility and act accordingly. That means the workers who work for the business, they should get the proper fair wages for their work. This is the responsibility of the any business entity. Business organization earns profit because of the efforts of the employees, and the employees are becoming aware of this fact. Therefore, they demand a lot from the business organization, like proper remuneration, good working conditions, incentives, asking for their opinion in decision making process. To avoid any conflict, business organization should understand its responsibility towards its employees and act accordingly. Then seventh is growth of consumer movement. Growth of consumer movement. Development of education and mass media and increasing competition in the market have made the consumers conscious of their rights and powers in determining market forces. So, enterprises have to follow consumer oriented policies. The consumer consciousness of their rights and powers in the determined market forces. Business enterprises have to follow consumer oriented policies. Consumer movement is a movement against business malpractices. Consumers today have become more aware of their rights. They cannot tolerate injustice or any malpractice of business organization. There are various consumer forums and associations which put pressure on business organization to produce quality products at reasonable prices and avoid any kind of malpractices. As a result, business organizations have also understood their social responsibility towards consumer. That means the business should give the fair prices or fair products, best products in the fair prices. Then 8 is government control. Government regulations are under undersizable. That means because they limit freedom. Government have enacted various laws. From the point of view of a business, government regulations are changing because they limit freedom. Government have enacted various laws. This has put moral as well as legal pressure on the business. Then long-term self-interest. Services to services to society as its highest goal. Long-term self-interest of a firm fulfills its social responsibility. That means for the long term self interest, that is the services to society as is legal highest goals. That is, business organization cannot ignore social responsibilities if they have to survive and earn profits in long term. If they try to overprice the products or provide low quality products, consumer may not stay with the company in the long run. Similarly, in case employees are not properly remunerated, they may leave organization. Hence, organization need to understand the importance of social responsibility. Ninth, 10th, complexities of social problem. Social problems such as pollution, unsafe workplaces, discrimination, etc. To solve such problem, it is the more obligation of business to solve such problem. That means it is the complexities of social problem. Today, the problem of the society are more complex and increasing. Government is trying to overcome such problems. However, the efforts of government only may not be enough as they have limited resources. Business organization should help government in overcoming such problem. 11th, that is globalization. India opened up its economy for world in 1991. A lot of companies entered the Indian market and similarly lots of Indian companies were allowed to sell its products in foreign markets. The world became a smaller place and competition increased. Multinational companies have adopted good social practices to create its goodwill in market. This has encourages Indian companies to undertake good social practices so that it can also create a good image in the foreign market. That is the need of globalization. Countries who have adopted good practices are influencing the world. Globalization provides more opportunities and challenges to business. 12th point is role of media. That is, it plays important role in public life. It is easier to reach a common man. Media is vibrant and active, raise voice against malpractices and exploitation. Then business should not ignore social values. This is the last this is the last point of the need of social responsibility. Media is the most dominating force today. The reach of media has increased due to newspaper, TV, internet, etc. Media can raise voice against business malpractices and exploitation of consumers. It can influence the people in the society. Hence, business organizations should not neglect its social responsibility. These all are the need of the social responsibility. Business is responsible for all the activities it does. It exists in society. The society helps business to survive. In return, business should also perform its dues towards betterment of society. That's why this is the need for the social responsibility. These 12 points are there. First is concept of trusteeship, then second is changing expectation of society, third is reputation, fourth is protection of environment, fifth is optimum utilization of resources, sixth is pressure of trade union, seventh is growth of consumer movement, eighth is government control, ninth is long term self interest, 10th is complexities of social problems, 11th is globalization, and 12th is role of media. These 12 points are of the need for social responsibility. I hope all are you understand it. Thank you for listening me carefully.